Hi, it's Dawn Isenhower with Sibcy Cline Realtors. Here to talk about the week that we had with the 0.75% rate increase that the Fed handed down. Every time that happens, people are very nervous. They don't quite know what to do. But I'm here to just give you a few thoughts from me about what you need to do if you have to buy or you have to sell right now with this latest increase. So we've experienced several increases during the year so far. January, March, May, those were certainly smaller increases, but each time we go through a process where we reevaluate. So if you're a buyer, what you want to do is the same thing that we've done the whole year so far. You want to reevaluate your circumstances. Take a look. Are you completely priced out right now with the rates being so high? Or can you restructure, maybe with a lower down payment, or maybe with bringing your price point down more? So that's what you need to do if you're a buyer right now in the market who has to buy. You need to check out rent prices too, because it probably still does make sense for you to readjust versus paying rents that are in excess of $2,000 a month at this point for a house. So get with your loan officer and talk about possible ways to restructure yet again if you haven't been able to find anything yet this year. Should be getting easier. The end of May, June, and July have been months where people have been able to get under contract. So just reevaluate and go for it. Find that house. On the seller side, on the selling side, on the listing side, we're seeing people who the prices have leveled off and people still have to sell, and it's still true. We're in a housing shortage. You will be able to sell that house. You just have to be very responsible with your pricing. If your pricing is accurate and you're not shooting for the stars, you're still going to be able to sell that house. We're not done with this housing shortage by any means. Just because the rates are going up on the buyer side doesn't mean we're out of the woods when it comes to inventory. Not at all, not even close. So you don't want to price your house the way houses were priced last year. You don't even want to price your house the way that they were priced at the beginning of May this year. You want to really stick with the comparables and make sure that you're being responsible so that you can unlock the equity in your house as we've described before and get moved on. If you're in great shape with your 2 to 3% interest rate on a house that you love, maybe your plans for selling are put off for a little while, and that's okay because there's no way we can beat that right now. So if you're in that boat, just stay. If you are in a situation as a buyer where you've got a great rate on your house too already that you have to sell in order to buy, or that you've positioned yourself, to use a blanket loan or a bridge loan, if there's no need for you to sell immediately, then you might want to rethink your plans. Look at what your cash out number is if you sell right now versus what you're going to save by staying in your house for a few more years. And we can have that conversation. You can always feel free to call me and discuss that and see what that really looks like. See if it's worth it for you to move out of what you have now with a lower interest rate in order to buy something else that's not maybe going to be as great as what you have already. So those discussions need to take place. But it's not the end of the world. I certainly don't want to minimize the impact that this announcement has had on you, but it's not the end of the world. And with some discussion and some responsibility and some logical thinking, we can determine what's right for you. Give me a call at 513-236-1254 if you want to discuss this or any other real estate topic. Have a good one. Bye.